Next up, the physics of unicycling. How do you learn to ride a unicycle? You have to learn to balance. Keep pedaling. As Newton's first law of motion states, things in motion tend to stay in motion. But on a unicycle, if you stop accelerating, you will lose speed and balance and you will fall down. Why? Because the net force is not zero when unicycling. We will come back to that in a minute. What else does the rider experience when unicycling? Unstable equilibrium, when the center of gravity lies above the point of support, versus stable equilibrium, when the center of gravity of a body lies below the point of support, such as a book lying on a horizontal surface. The unicycle rider has unstable equilibrium. The center of gravity of rider in unicycle lies above where the wheel hits the ground, the point of support. Further, you have a round tire on a flat surface, and the rider naturally can't stay perfectly upright and balanced. When a rider leans in one direction, he disturbs the balanced center of gravity with his mass. Gravity applies a torque about the contact point and pulls the unicycle to the ground. Let's consider the forces in play when attempting to unicycle. What are they? Gravity. The downward force of gravity is pushing the unicycle down. Contact force. The contact of the ground to the tire is pushing the unicyclist up. Friction, the force between the ground and the unicycle. It helps the unicyclist speed up, slow down, and turn. What is another factor a rider encounters when unicycling? When riding on level ground, the unicyclist keeps his center of gravity directly above the contact point where the tire meets the ground. What does the unicyclist do to navigate up or down a hill? When going uphill, a unicyclist will shift forward to center their balance forward. Likewise, when going downhill, the unicyclist will shift their center of gravity back. What does a unicyclist do to make turns? The rider shifts his body mass and alters the center of gravity in the direction they want to turn. Lean a little, turn a little. As we demonstrated, unicycling is filled with opportunities to study the principles of physics, circular motion, forces, equilibrium, and more. But we think it's just fun.